Hello and welcome to the Sweetberry Farm podcast. I'm your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about what's been going on here on the farm for the last year since I last uploaded a podcast. Today we're going to do a little bit of video podcasting, so we'll see how it goes. This could be a complete disaster, but there's always next time. So thanks for joining me, and hit a like, subscribe, do whatever these platforms are letting you do to support me and my family, and in turn, I'll support you. It's kind of like the circle of life. If I Mr. Beast up and get to that level, well, you can expect that if you're my day one, I'll probably remember you. Maybe you'll be on the podcast, maybe you'll be in a video, maybe you'll get rewarded beyond your wildest imaginations. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. So I got my little co-host over here. Come on, you're too shy. Come on, shy guy. There you go. Okay, this is Fluffy. He doesn't really speak, but not gonna worry too much about that. So, as we do the podcast here, you'll notice that I don't have anything prepared, but as time goes on and I build an audience, you better believe I'm gonna prepare for something. But right now I'm just kind of riffing, talking about the last year. I haven't been really active on podcasting. I've been active on YouTube Shorts. Does that count for anything? We've gotten about 3,874 subscribers on YouTube at the last count. Let me check on that and see how I'm doing. I really haven't been doing long form videos because it's so time consuming and the editing process takes a lot of time. Not only that, filming my life while I'm raising my children can be a challenge as well. So, you ever film a podcast and you feel like you got a booger in your nose? That's how I feel. Okay, if anything falls out, don't say I didn't warn you. So, I'm gonna check on my subscriber count. I probably just lost half the audience just now. We have 3,877 subscribers on YouTube. For the last year, since September 2022, I have been very on top of creating YouTube Shorts. I've gone live and I've made a few videos in the long format that are 20 minutes long or shorter. But nothing to write home about. I'm not really active on Facebook because it just kind of... I don't really like Facebook. Not active on Instagram. Don't really like Instagram. I'm not really active on TikTok. I tried TikTok, but I never got any traction. So, and plus, I don't like to be in the spotlight. But I do like creating stuff. I like making videos. I like doing funny stuff. I think it's cool. So it's kind of like a hobby. But any fame, fortune, attention, that would be last place in my mind on levels of importance. It would be awesome. I love the money, right? Wouldn't we all? I love it. If I could pay off my mortgage, be able to afford a car, be able to buy groceries for my family, all based on creating content, sign me up. Sign me up in a heartbeat. But, man, that's a process. And if I go to earn on my YouTube app, it looks like I need about... I need 3,802 watch hours just to be eligible for monetization on YouTube. I have, however, made $7.44 on this podcast over the last 5 years. I haven't cashed out yet. So, I know there's money to be made. Am I going to be Joe Rogan? Probably not. I mean, I wasn't on Fear Factor. You know what I mean? I'm not a UFC fighting dude. It's probably not going to happen. But could I make $2,000-$3,000 a month to buy groceries and pay for my mortgage? That's basically all I'm hoping for. Sometimes I feel like it's you don't hear about those people that are like able to pay their bills. You hear about the people who are making $300 million on the contract for their podcast, or the Mr. Beasts of the world. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully somebody comes across this and they're just like, oh, this is a genuine human being. He's pretty normal. But yeah, so I have been focusing on YouTube Shorts as far as social media goes. So this podcast hasn't taken a priority, and I haven't put out an episode in a while. My daughter, who I've been stay-at-home dadding, is now 3 years old and like 2 or 3 months, beyond 3. She definitely had a terrible 2 stage, and she's a lot of energy, and she needs me. And so right now I'm really lucky that she's preoccupied looking for the cat, which is helping me create this little podcast. But yeah, definitely I've been focusing on raising my daughter. I'm driving a school bus to make ends meet. I can bring Zoe along with the school busing thing, and it is absolutely not my favorite thing to be a school bus driver, but it's okay. I like my route. It's scenic, so I get to drive through our local state park, and it's up in the hills, and there's a river valley that we live right on. So it's like, it's nice to get out and get some sunshine, and maybe 5 out of the 30 kids I drive around are nice and say good morning and stuff. So there's that. And then there's the kids that just hate you because you exist, which I don't really understand, but to each their own. So we're driving the school bus. We're raising Zoe. I have twin boys that turned 10 years old this year. So I'm spending time with them. I have adopted 2 girls, 16 and 13 now. And they can be a handful as they're growing up. Anybody remember when they were 13 or 16? That's some tender years. So I definitely have enough children to keep me occupied. And then there's starting a farm and planting blueberries and raspberries and apple trees and getting the garden weeded and planted and amended. Cutting grass with a push lawnmower still, and I have 17 acres to manage, so I'm not saying I mow all 17 acres with a push mower, but I only have a push mower still. I upgraded from the real mower that doesn't have any gas or electricity. I upgraded to an electric push mower that's 21 inches wide. So, man, I'm a busy guy. Yes, Boots. What can I do for you? Yeah, the cat's playing. You want to play with him? He's so funny. Okay. Not sure how much longer I have for this update of a podcast, but we're doing good. It's the end of the season. We got our first frost on the 7th of this month, which is later than the first several years that we've been here. We moved to this little farm in 2020. And we got our first freeze or frost on the 18th of September when we moved in. The next year, it might have been the 24th of September. I think we had another 18th or something, or 16th of September. So I was like, oh my goodness, short season, right? But this year, we lucked out, and it was the 7th of October. I thought I did a little better on my gardens this year than in other years, but the weed pressure was still significant. And honestly, I'm not sure that I'll be able to replicate. I don't know if next year would be better or worse. I really need to upgrade my equipment. I'm looking at the BCS tractor like I've been looking at for the last 3 years. The BCS is a 2-wheel tractor, and they have implements and everything. So I'm probably going to seriously consider getting one of those now. And we'll see what next year holds. I still have to harvest my potatoes. I did a little better on harvesting garlic this year, but I still left several rows in the ground, and they took root, and so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I basically have more work than I can handle at this point. I'm busy during the day. There's no way my daughter's going to let me... No, Zoe! Oh, hold on tight. Zoe, the kitty's going to get an owie. Oh, stop. No. Oh, I'll be right back to the podcast. We're having technical difficulties. No. Okay. Whoa, technical difficulties, guys. What that was we have an electric recliner, and the cat went underneath the recliner, and Zoe was pushing the button to move the recliner, and I just feared that the cat was going to get crushed. So I had to run and save the cat, which I did. Never a dull moment, guys. Never a dull moment. And that begs the question, why... Yes. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want the kitty to get smushed. Okay. That begs the question, why try YouTube? Why try podcasting? You don't have time. And to answer that question, it's, why not? Why not? At least you know I'm a genuine person on the other side. A lot of these podcasts and YouTubes, do you really know? Do they really let you in? I mean, I'm not going to let you in like too far. But, you know, a moment like that where I'm trying to save the cat, I wonder where George and Hunley were. You can see. You can see. So, a lot of work happening outside, but if I go outside, I think she's going to run to the road, and that's not safe, and I really can't get any significant work done unless there's somebody else watching her. So, I think it was a little easier a year ago, 2 years ago, but now she requires a lot of my attention. And right now I'm kind of borrowing time just to do this podcast, and that does weigh on me. So we're probably going to end this somewhere around the 20-minute mark. I just want to say thank you to anybody who... Yes, the cat did come out. He's alive. I want to say thank you to everybody out there who's supporting us on YouTube, who has checked out this podcast. We're going to try to increase our output. It's going to be a process. I think a guy like me who's extremely busy, going in so many directions, has a lot of children, and my priorities aren't here. I think it's going to take me a while to like hit a stride, build up a fan base, figure out content. It's going to be a process. And like, this podcast has been here for 3, 4, 5 years, and I'm still struggling just because I haven't delivered a lot. But I think this could be a lot more interesting if we have guests and people calling in, and I'd like to invite you to email me. You want to write this down? Email me at... What email do I want to use? Let me check this out. Let me check it out. Oh, I'm going to go into my Google email app. There it is. Alright. And I'm looking for a good email. I think if y'all could email me to let me know if you want to be a guest on the show, so we can talk about pretty much anything. Anything that's good. Farming, berries, life, travel, hiking, outdoor adventure, raising kids, whatever. Sky's the limit. Conspiracy theories, comedy, anything funny. Honestly, I'm game. Let's make it happen. Hold on a second. Trying to find a good email address. Alright, how about this one? Email me at rangerdanlee@gmail.com. That's Ranger, RANGERDANLEE @gmail.com. Ranger Dan Lee. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Guys, I'd love to just shoot the breeze with you. Head on over to my YouTube on YouTube and check it out. I think the bear just doing good. Okay, guys. That's pretty much the episode for today. Just a little update to tell you I am busy as mess. And I'd like to kind of get back into the swing of things. I want to do a gamer channel. I want to do YouTube, make TikToks, Instagrams. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's getting wild. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I definitely needed this right now. Thank you. How did you know? Okay. That's a oh, thank you. That's for me. All right, let's get some outro music going here. Yes, more stuff. Thank you. How did you know? Thank you for that extension cord. Yeah? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's more. Wow. Okay. Hold on tight. I'm almost done with the podcast. Um, Media and people are laughing. Amazing. Thank you guys. Don't forget. Let's transition out of here. Everybody clap. It's been a great podcast, guys. And the transition outro. Peace. Until next time.